Hi, my name's Cheryl Palowich, and close to 20 years ago, I ended up at the City Mission. And when I think back to why I ended up at the mission, it was because my life turned to drug addiction, and I ended up as low as you could go. I lost my husband. I let my kids stay with family, and I was obsessed with using, and I hated my life. I just remember really wanting to not even live. I remember thinking, boy, maybe I could drive my car into a coal truck because I didn't want to commit suicide and have that embarrassment for my family, but I didn't want to be the person that I was. And as much as I wanted to get clean, it just seemed to me like I kept going back to using. Anyway, I ended up at the City Mission, and it was a light in the darkness for me. It was a true wake-up call, and they gave me tools that helped me change my life. What was so great about it was they had a program called Project Hope, and it was for women and children. And I was able to get my kids back and start living a sober lifestyle. And what the mission did for me was help me go back to school. And so what happened was I ended up getting a job on campus, and one thing led to another, and I ended up staying. I'm still working at Marshall University today. So when I think back to that time of just being hopeless, there was a minister that was here, and I really can't recall his name, to be honest, but he was so kind, and he was just very helpful in giving me hope and encouragement. And my problem was I was so ashamed of my life that I had a really hard time trying to have a relationship with God. And he kind of taught me that, you know, if I just begin to seek God, He'll show up. He'll become a part of my life. And so basically that's what I did, and that's how I escaped addiction. I just started reading scripture. I started listening to, contemporary Christian music, and relapse was certainly part of my recovery, unfortunately. It took me several years to get clean, but this month, October, marks 11 years of freedom for me. And although I was at the mission nearly 20 years ago, I still see it as such a positive light in the darkness because, like I said, it was a wake-up call, and it just helped me become the person that I am today. And that's pretty much my story.